Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, State Farm Agent Adam Osborne, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Connect Construction, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Chicago Street Rentals, Logan County Sheriff Steve Nichols, and by the Holiday Inn Express of Lincoln.
Senior basketball team members and their parents. Lauren Block, accompanied by her parents. Tara and Steve Block. Lauren plans to attend Parkland College on a softball scholarship and enter the nursing program. One of Lauren's favorite basketball memories is when Lincoln beat Rochester in the sectionals. Anna Seelow, accompanied by her parents, Jan and Don. Anna plans on attending Concordia University in Chicago, where she will major in history and hopes to become a museum curator. Anna will also be a member of their track and field team, where she will throw the shot put and the hammer. One of her favorite basketball memories is when Lincoln won against SHG in double overtime and beating Rochester in the sectionals. Haley Williams. Accompanied by her parents, Jody and Rick O'Hara. Haley plans on attending college to study pre-veterinary medicine. One of Haley's favorite basketball memories is when Coach Keeler dabbed in the locker room after beating SHG in double overtime. Lauren, Anna, Haley, and your parents, thank you for all your hard work at Lincoln Community High School, and good luck in the future.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at Lincoln Community High School as the Lady Titans of Chatham Glenwood are getting ready to take on the Lady Railers of Lincoln. Chatham Glenwood, as we said, comes into tonight's game with a 18-10 record, 12-5 in the Central State 8. Lincoln comes into tonight's game with a 17-11 overall mark, but they also hold a 12-5 record in the Central State 8. So the winner of tonight's game, we said, will clinch third place in the Central State 8 Conference. Top two spots belonging to Rochester at 17-0 and Springfield at 15-2. This is one of a full slate of games tonight on in the Central State 8, as Glenwood is at Lincoln, also Southeast at Lanphier, Rochester at Jacksonville, MacArthur at Eisenhower, and Sacred Heart Griffin taking on Springfield. Announcing the starting lineups in the background here, and I'm joined by Mr. Marty Ryan.
Hello, Lloyd. Thanks for having me tonight.
Absolutely. Glad you could fill in for the other Ryan, who was away on business. At least I assume it's business.
You never can really tell. I know he was at the Cavs game last night, Cavs-Pacers game.
So sounds like he's working hard as usual.
Yeah.
So one change for the Lincoln lineup tonight. Of course, it is senior night, so they will go with four of their regular starting five. Kaylin Froby, Morgan Lawling, Kennedy Lawling, and Haley Williams, and then rounding out the starting lineup will be Lauren Block, a senior in her last regular season game. And we have got the starting lineups announced, and we are getting ready to get underway. So take it away, Mr. Ryan.
Oh, thanks, Loyd. Yeah, classy move there by Coach Richmond, letting the starters get in there for their final home game here. I'm sure there'll be some emotions tonight running high.
Yeah, you could kind of tell it in the pregame ceremony. I know they were facing the crowd, which is what we're facing now, so you couldn't really see the face of the players back here, but I snuck around and took a picture to put on Twitter, and yeah, it looked like they were, I don't know if they were necessarily holding back tears, but they were definitely emotional about it. So
a special night, about a full house here, which is great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lady Raiders get the opening tick. Morgan gets it back to Kaylin Froby. Kicks it out to there, lolling up top. They're swinging the ball around the perimeter. Good defense being played by the Titans. Working the ball around the perimeter. Froby drives to the baseline, kicks it back up top to Williams. She fires up a long two off the glass. Is good. Lady Raiders take the early lead, 2-0.
The bank is open. Glenwood coming out in a man-to-man defense, but they found Williams, and 2-0 Lincoln.
Lady Raiders, nice trap here, working the 1-2-2 press. They've got number 20 there. Sierra Lar there. We had a nice trap on Lar, the junior from Glenwood, and they're forced to call a timeout. Great defense by the Lady Railers early on here.
Yeah, they seemed pretty intense as part of the pregame ceremony. The seniors, as we said, were recognized on the court, but then some of the underclassmen brought them gifts, and everyone looked, like we said before, a little choked up, a little emotional, but they were also very, very determined. As we said, the winner of this game gets sole possession of third place in the Central State 8.
Ah, it's big achievement, especially for our last year here before we head to the Apollo.
Absolutely, want to end it with a W.
Glenwood Titans now working the ball down here at their end. Swinging the ball around the perimeter, looking for their big girl down low. Nice steal there by Kennedy Lolling. She's got up, and she's on the floor. There's another record. I think just under a minute, we've got a Lolling on the floor. It's Kennedy first this time. Love to see it both. A lot of hustle out of both the twins.
Yeah, absolutely. This entire Lady Railer defense has kind of stepped up, but especially the Lollings seem to be, anytime there's a loose ball, one or both of them are there after it.
Yep, I agree. They're kind of the heartbeat of this team. When they go, the Railers usually do pretty well.
Absolutely.
Working the press, giving the Titans some fits here. Nice. The senior, Lauren Block, with the takeaway. I think she's also going to draw the foul there, it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like a pass down court by Chatham against the 1-2-2 press, and Block stepped in front of the recipient of the pass, or the intended recipient, grabbed the ball. Chatham Glenwood player kind of bounced off her back, and she was whistled for the foul. Lincoln ball, and a chance to go up by at least 4.
Let's hope so. Good news for the Lady Railers. Being very patient now, working the ball around the perimeter. Again, Glenwood playing pretty tight defense. They've got number 20 there, Sierra Lar. She's going to shadow Froby, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like not much distance between Froby and a defender anytime.
No. They've watched game film. I'm sure they saw a scouting report from last week with those 34 points. A deep three there by number 14, Kennedy Lolling. No good. Glenwood's going to get the possession. Lady Railers still pressing tough. They backed off a little bit. Glenwood beats the press. Beat the 10-second clock. I see numbers are tough to see here. I feel like my dad now complaining about it. Those numbers are tough to see, and that looks like 34. Allie Smith, the 5'11 senior, gets Glenwood on the board. We're tied up at 2 here. 6 minutes left in the first. Kaylin Froby's going to bring it across for the Railers. Now Lolling over to her sister Morgan. Good defense there. Sierra Lar, again, I feel like I've said her name a bunch, but she's doing a good job tonight. She must be their defensive specialist.
Yeah, she seems to be everywhere, and she also had 12 points in the last game, second leading scorer for Glenwood.
Nice play. Nice back door there. Ooh, great inbound to Morgan Lolling. Can't connect on the layup, but a nice little play by the Railers.
And this is part of the intensity we were talking about. Normally Lincoln presses after a made basket, but they're so hyped up that they're getting into their press after a miss as well.
Yeah, a little too much in the backcourt there. That's Alexis Carliker, I believe, the senior for Glenwood, number 32. She chips in 2, gives her team the 2-point advantage. Froby brings it up for the Railers. She drives down in the paint, decides to kick it over to Morgan Lolling on the wing. She's looking for her sister there, asking for her to move. Not going to get it. Good defense. She does get it over to Kennedy. Again, tight defense by the Titans.
Yeah, we've seen the Lady Railers, when they face a man-to-man, sometimes they struggle a little bit to kind of get into their rhythm, but looks like their spacing's good. They're moving the ball well. People are making cuts, so hopefully we'll see some open shooters here in a while and start to open up a lead.
Yeah, and again, we talked about it a couple times now, but emotions are high, and sometimes it takes you a little bit to calm down and kind of, get your game working for you. There's Block with a nice shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound there by, I believe, number 40, Mackenzie Bray. Up top, Man, these numbers are tough.
Yeah, the black on the dark red jersey with very thin white outlining, but
Tough to see. And
yeah, especially when they're on the opposite end.
and then you throw in some ponytails on the back, and there's a lot of ponytails out here tonight.
Yeah, well,
Not making it easy on us, Loyd.
I'll be sure to wear my hair up next time.
Appreciate it. Well, that's number 10 here. The senior, Haley Williams, working the ball around. Gets to Froby, drives back over to Williams, to Lolling in the corner. Showing some patience here. They're going to get a foul on block down low. It looks like number 34. That's Allie Smith.
Yep.
I believe that'll be her first.
Yep, second foul of the game for Glenwood. Block was trying to establish position on the block, and one of the Glenwood players tried to beat her to a spot, didn't quite make it. Last time Lady Railers played against a man-to-man, we saw them run the offense through the high post, trying to look to get it into the high post and then dish it off to one of the guards on the wing. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of that.
Kennedy Lolling was after some nice ball movement, hits a three from the wing. That'll give the Lady Railers a 5-4 advantage. 4 minutes left here in the first. Glenwood beats the press, getting down low very quickly. That's Alex Carliker. Check back into the game, no good. Offensive rebound by Mackenzie Bray with the putback, and she's going to get fouled on the putback attempt. Going to send her to the line. Fouls on number 10, Haley Williams. That'll be her first, Railers first. Well, I wasn't here last time. We'll see what kind of free throw shooter Mackenzie Bray is here. She's a 5'11 junior. Nice shot. First one's up, nothing but net. You guys could probably hear the swish at home.
Yeah, absolutely. It was nothing but net, like you said.
That's good. I tell you, if you've got a big body down low that can also shoot free throws, that's a pretty powerful weapon. Second one up off the front of the rim. We jinx her. We'll fight for the ball going out of bounds. Lady Railer ball. All knotted at 5 here. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Haley Williams going to get the inbound here. A little bit of pressure from the Titans. Get a hold, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a man-to-man press by Glenwood, and Lincoln guards were trying to screen for one another, trying to get one free, and Glenwood player didn't come on. She just sort of ran into the screen and tried to charge through it.
You got number 10 there, Maddie Clintworth, 5'8 senior. So we'll try it again here. Froby's got the inbound. A little bit of pressure, nice behind the back dribbling. They got 3 girls on right now, but we beat it. She gets it off to Williams. We're down at the other end, block down low, back up to Froby to try and set the offense up. Froby with a deep NBA 3 off the front of the rim. Nice offensive board by Block, and she gets it back out to Froby. Great positioning.
Glenwood in a zone now, so Lady Railer is going to open up their three-point arsenal.
They're working on it. Kennedy with a nice shot, deep, no good. The senior Haley Williams with a nice offensive rebound on the putback for 2 points.
Yeah, Williams is our third leading rebounder, grabs 3 rebounds a game. She was in the right place at the right time that time.
There's Froby with a steal at half court. Looked like she was going to throw a layup, but I think it was more of a pass. And Lolling's giving some fans a treat. She's over on the stairs laid out in the bleachers. There's a nice hustle by the Railers there. Got going pretty quick, couldn't convert. Give some the Glenwood Titans some credit there on some nice defense.
Yeah, every once in a while we'll see Froby do that, drive into the lane, and doesn't always look like she has the best shot going on, but she'll kind of throw it up hoping to maybe get a foul called. And that one just kind of skipped errantly to the sideline.
Well, you'll have that sometimes. A little slip there by Maddie Clintworth. Deep 3 there by Sierra Lahr, no good. Morgan Lolling with a nice rebound underneath the hoop among the trees down there. She's going to bring it up herself here. Good ball handling, gets it over to Williams. Williams down to Block quickly. Block will think about it. She's going to go back up top to Williams. Williams drives the hole, nice move. Can't get the layup to fall. It's going to be a rebound there by number 20, Sierra Lahr, and we're back at the other end of the court pretty quick. Looks like Glenwood's going to slow it down now. It's 32 there. Carliker drives at. Tried the jump step there, but I think they're going to call her for it.
Unfortunately, she tried 2 jump stops there, and
that's not allowed if I'm correct, right?
Only get 1 in this league. So had some substitutions check in for Glenwood, as I believe it's Allie Smith, and didn't catch the other one. I believe it was Clintworth maybe stepped out. So
24, you got Maggie Jews, I believe. I'm seeing that right. 24, a freshman. The only freshman on the team is in the ball game now. Looks like she's going to guard Froby possibly. Morgan Lolling gets it up across the timeline. Froby's got it on the wing. Morgan tries setting a pick. Froby doesn't need it. Back to the top of the key. Over to Williams. Trying to get it down low. There we go. Number 15. Grace Bossingham just checked in the ball game.
Snuck in on us.
Missed that one. Grace is in the game, so we're going with our big lineup here. Froby almost had the steal. Let's see what they're going to call. Nice.
Yeah, great hustle by, actually by both teams, but Bray for Glenwood went to the floor after the ball, kind of knocked it out underneath from Froby. But credit Lauren Block on that. Glenwood had a fast break opportunity. Block got back down court, cut off the ball handler, forced Glenwood to set their offense up, and then we got the turnover.
Very nice. Morgan on the wing, kicks it over to Block up top to Williams. The senior, back over to Morgan. She drives to the hole, throws it up among three girls. They're going to get her on the foul. Nice shot. We're going to send Morgan Lawling to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. They get 10 there again. Was that Maddie Clintworth?
Yep.
Yeah, that's her second. So 2 quick fouls on the senior. Morgan Lawling's first shot up and good. Nothing but net. Lady Raiders lead 8-5. Just under 2 here left in the first. It's a substitution. That looks like 44. Maddie Wickman, I believe, the sophomore, checks in for the Titans.
Yeah, they are a young team, and I guess that must be part of their coaching strategy is they're going to try and get fresh legs in there. You talked about they brought in the new defender to face Froby earlier, and maybe they're just going to try and keep this pressure up as long as they can.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of substitutions, using a lot of girls out there, which could be their strategy, like Loyd said. Lawling connects on both free throws. Lady Raiders now lead 9-5 as Glenwood works the ball down at their end. Errant pass there, but nice save by Maggie Jews, the freshman. I think it's a lot of pressure on a freshman here coming into Lincoln at Roy S. Anderson on senior night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then you got to face that 1-2-2 defense and got the ball in one of the 4 corners of the court where you can get trapped. And 2 railers were all over there and slapped the ball away, but it goes back to Glenwood.
Glenwood swings around. They've got the freshman running point. She's looking to get some offense. Tries driving the hole, keeps the ball a little low, loses it, but a nice pickup there. Number 42, Carly Smith, the sophomore, another youngster, picks up the errant pass and puts it in for 2. It's now 9-7 with about a minute left here in the first.
Yeah, that was sort of a de facto pass. She went to drive, looked like she was going to take a layup, and one of the railers stripped the ball away, and it went right to her teammate for 2 points.
Froby drives the baseline, kicks it out. We're up top to Lawling for a nice 3 from the top of the key. Good roll, but can't quite get her to go in. Big rebound by 42 there. That's Carly Smith. And Glenwood's down the court quick there. 34, Allie Smith, the senior, up. No good. She's going to take 2 here from the line.
Yeah, again, credit Lauren Block for the hustle. Glenwood threw pretty much a baseball pass most of the length of the court. Block saw it, sprinted back underneath the basket, prevented the layup, and fouled the Glenwood player as she gets a pair of free throws here.
Absolutely. And if you're going to foul them, don't give them easy ones and make sure they don't make the shot. So, again, credit Block there. Trying to see her. Who do we have at the line?
That's one of our late additions. Maddie Wickman, number 44, is shooting free throws for Glenwood.
5'5" sophomore. First one off the rim, no good. She's going to get a chance to shoot one more. Other one short off the front of the rim. Tries to get her own rebound. Can't get it. But Carly Smith is there for the putback. No good either. They're going to bring it up top. 40, Mackenzie Bray with a 3 from the wing, and she drains it. Nice shot.
I kind of expected Glenwood maybe to hold for a last shot there, but she stepped back behind the 3-point line, drained it, and Glenwood takes the lead.
Must be a comfortable shooter. Kaylin Froby now behind the back, trying to work her magic there. Kennedy Lawling fighting for the ball. She gets it up top over to Williams. 25 seconds here left in the first quarter to see if the Railers can stall a little bit and get that last shot. Froby's got it in the wing now. Telling people to back off. She's got it. She brings the ball up to the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Bossingham. Bossingham works it back up to Kennedy Lawling. Over to Froby. 8 seconds here. Froby's going to look to make a move. She drives, spins. Great defense by the Titans. They're not going to give her anything. She throws up a kind of a one-handed Hail Mary shot, no good. And that's going to end the first quarter here for us. The Lady Railers trail the Glenwood Titans 9-10. Struggle.
Yeah, usually it seems like, or at least, a few minutes, maybe not an entire quarter. Typically it's been the third quarter, but like you mentioned earlier, it's senior night, emotions running high. You might expect maybe the adrenaline is maybe settling into their system, kind of lowering those levels a little bit. Might happen here in the second quarter. We shall see.
Let's stay strong. Glenwood will start the second quarter here. They're going to work the ball around, got some more fresh bodies in there. Nice pass into the lane there. Big girl number 40, Mackenzie Bray. Loses it. There's on a scramble on the floor. Girls everywhere down there. We're all tied up. We got 3 Railers, 2 Titans. Sure looks like the possession arrow is going Lincoln way, so we'll keep the ball. Yeah. Or I should say we'll take the ball.
Yeah, Glenwood got it to begin the quarter, so Lincoln gets it on the held ball.
Williams with the inbound to Froby. Froby's going to bring it up the sideline. Good pressure by the Titans trying to work that trap. Williams gets it up and then to Kennedy Lawling across the timeline. See if we can set up our offense now. Roby's got it up top. Let's see. Grace Bossingham calling for it down low. No luck so far. Williams a workaround.
It looks like Lincoln was going to try and run some pick and rolls there, trying to set the screen up on the wing and try and free a player for an easy shot.
Red 14, that's going to be Haley Eisnogel. Some good names for the Titans here. They're going to make me earn my paycheck tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully you're getting paid by the syllable.
Kennedy Lawling inbounds it way up top to Froby. Froby backs up almost at half court before she makes a move. Tries to get the pick, and she does get the pick from Bossingham. Can't connect on the pick and roll. Go back up top to Williams. Lawling back to Williams. Williams gets a nice open look around the outside the perimeter. Can't get it. Good look, good shot. Nice offensive rebound. That's 25 snuck in there too on us. Emery Weber, the 5'10 juniors in the ball game.
Yeah, Weber got the rebound, but credit Grace Bossingham. She went up and tipped it and kept it alive, kept it away from Glenwood. Weber snuck in, got the rebound, and Lincoln with a new possession here.
You're right, Lloyd. They're really trying to work those picks up top. Froby gets a pick, takes it to the baseline, no good. Weber's fighting for it down there on the baseline, can't come up with it, and we're going back the other direction. Glenwood gets down the court pretty quick. Haven't connected a lot on those quick turnovers or getting down to this end yet.
Yeah, fortunately, Lincoln's been quick back on defense.
Nice shot. Sierra Lara, number 20, the 5'9 junior, hits a three. Titans now lead 13-9, just over 6 left in the half.
As we mentioned, Lara had 12 points in the first time these two teams met. Those were her first points of the night. The other big scorer was Mackenzie Bray. She had 21 last time. She had 4 points in the first quarter.
Raylor's working on. There's another good look by Williams. Oh, I tell you what, those are right there, just a little deep. Those are good looks. We'll take those all night. Nice ball movement. Get down to Grace Bossingham in the paint. Can't connect it. And Weaver's going to fight for the rebound there. Yeah. Not sure what they called it. A go out of bounds off Weaver?
Yeah, I believe she was the last one who touched it, but it might have been the effects of, like you were saying, being a little jazzed up here for the game tonight. That three was, we could see the line. It was perfectly on line by Williams, but just a little too hard off the back iron. Maybe a little extra adrenaline in the system tonight. Hopefully she'll settle down and those will fall. You
think so? Yeah, and those are good looks. Like I said, we'll take those all night. Those are right on target.
Yeah, absolutely. She was definitely open, just didn't hit the shot.
Looks like Kennedy Lawling picked up a foul. I'm not exactly sure if they called her for a trip or what, but she gets a foul. Titans get the ball. They beat the press. They're down at their end under the hoop. Working the bar. Nice drive there. 24 tries to drive, and I think that's Maggie Juice. She loses it. Froby's got at the other end for the, I was going to say easy layup, but that wasn't real easy. If she gets fouled going in, does get the shot, the foul, and we're going for an and one play here.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be easy, but turned out not to be as the Glenwood player snuck up on her backside and committed the foul, but Froby will get the chance for the and one.
Froby can connect here. She'll bring the Lady Raiders within 1 point of the Titans. A little deep off the back of the rim, but, so I think we're going to stay underneath the Lady Raider basketball. Nice hustle there by the Titans. That's 40. Mackenzie Bray tried gritting it, but I think she stepped out of bounds. So the Lady Raiders will keep it. Kennedy Lawling will inbound it underneath their own hoop. See if we can get a nice pass down there to Bossingham off the glass. Great look there by Kennedy Lawling. Nice shot by Bossingham using that backboard. And we got a tie ball game here. 13 apiece with 5:30 left in the first half. Wow. There's a Nolan Ryan fastball by one of the Titans right down the sideline. Good thing I didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, really. It was had a little mustard on it, but Lincoln going to get the ball back now. Tied 13-13, 5:23 left in the second quarter.
Williams gets inbound to Kaylin Froby. Froby will bring it up. The Titans haven't ran that press since early on in the first quarter. They've kind of backed off a bit.
Yeah, it was kind of a mixture press, almost a diamond press, as they looked like they were setting up in a man-to-man, but it really turned into a zone once the ball got thrown inbounds. So, but they didn't have much success, as you said, so they backed off, just dropped back into half-court man-to-man. Lincoln looking to find a path to the hoop.
Williams with a nice drive to the hole. They opened up the lane for her, and she tried kicking it out there, I believe, to Grace Bossingham. Got tipped away. Good defense by the Titans. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Titans will keep it. We're still knotted up at 13 here, just under 5 less in the first half. That'll be number 20, Sarah Lara will bring it up. Nice bounce pass to the freshman, Maggie Juice. Kicks it over to the wing. Spread the ball around. They finally get it down low there. Carliker, I believe is the name.
Yeah, that's how I pronounce that. Bossingham going to get whistled for her second foul here in the past few seconds. She tried to cut off the baseline against the Glenwood Glenwood player who was looking to drive and just half a step too late, got whistled for the foul.
And that's 2, so they're going to give her a break. Lauren Block's going to check back in. The Lady Raiders still giving some size down low there. Inbound to 20, Sierra Lar. Nice shot. I tell you what, these Titans can hit their threes.
Yep, that's her second 3 of the quarter. She leads all scorers with 6.
We're going to have to get a hand in their face if we want to stop that. They've had some good looks off from the wing for the most part, and they've hit him. A long passer by the Lady Raiders, stolen by Allie Smith. We're back at the Glenwood side quickly. Nice pump fake there on the 3, got the Lady Raiders looking there. It's Mackenzie Bray. She pumped, and they've got our attention now outside the perimeter. We collapsed and she drove, but the ball went off her foot. So we'll reset here as the Glenwood Titans inbound underneath their own basket. It's a substitution here for Glenwood coming in. It's 42 Carly Smith, 6-foot sophomore coming in. They got a lot of youth, but they also got a lot of size here for the Titans.
Yeah, they've got a nice mixture on their roster there.
Juice got the ball up top. She kicks it over to Mackenzie Bray. Back over to Carliker. Carliker can't handle it. Nice steal there by Haley Williams, the senior. She gets to Froby. Froby's going to try and go for the layup. Trying to see if they got the foul on the ground or if she's shooting.
I believe it was before the shot. Oh, but we're in the bonus, so it will be shooting.
Oh, wow, I missed that. Yeah, we are already in the bonus here. Still 4:13 left here in the first half. Glenwood Titans up 16-13. Kaylin Froby to the line. Up and good. Froby's a pretty good free throw shooter, especially when she gets hot. So let's hopefully these free throws get her warmed up and she can start hitting some 2-pointers and 3-pointers here.
Yep, she's our second best free throw shooter, just under 74% for the season.
She gets them both to go. Lady Raiders trail by 1 here with 4 minutes left in the first half. Putting some pressure on the Titans here. They're not going to let them get across the timeline easy. They do. Nice work by the Titans, but it is stolen. Haley Williams, nice hustle there. Takes it right away from Carly Smith, and we're going Lincoln Railer ball.
A great hustle by Williams on the back end of the press there as Glenwood was trying to dribble through it, and Williams got a hand on it, knocked it off the Glenwood player. Thought maybe the Glenwood player picked up a foul there, bumping into Williams, but
looked like she could have.
We got the ball back, so I guess Coach Richmond not going to complain too much.
Lady Raiders down there in good ball, but they get it down low to Weber. Tries working that baseline. Stolen temporarily, but the Lady Raiders get it back. That's Lauren Block with the steal. Morgan Lawling with a deep 3 from the wing. No good, just off the back. And a nice rebound there by number 20. She gets to the freshman Jews, up and off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound there. Nice hustle by the freshman, Maggie Jews. She's only 5'4", mixing it up down there with the big girls.
Yeah, she was in there, and I couldn't tell whether it was Weber or Block, but tried to get in and block the shot, but she stayed down there with 5'4", went off the Lincoln player. Glenwood with the ball under their own basket.
Glenwood working around the perimeter. Another deep 3 there. I'm trying to see number 20. That is Sierra Lar, no good off the front of the rim. Morgan Lawling's got the ball going the other way to Froby in the wing. She pumps fakes the 3. Gets it to Block on the corner. Off the backboard in the rim, back off the rim, no good. Titans with the possession now. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Jews gets lucky. She got in a little bit of trouble, but gets it out to Mackenzie Bray. No good there. They finally miss a 3-pointer. Long rebound, though. Glenwood gets it. Bray's going to shoot another 3, and I jinxed her. She missed the first one. She just drilled the next one. So, again, excellent 3-point shooting by the Glenwood Titans tonight. They lead 19-15. 2:50 here left in the first half.
But we expect that from Bray. She had 21 in the first contest between the teams. She's got 10 now. Starting to heat up.
She is heating up. We need to get a hand in her face. Morgan's got on the wing, tries driving baseline, gets tripped up, gets it over to Block. A little slippery there. I'm trying to see if this is 40. That is Bray, I believe.
Yep, she grabbed the ball on the steal out front on the Glenwood defense, and she just took it the length of the court. Got fouled by Haley Williams as she was making the layup, so she'll get a chance for the old school 3-point play.
3-point play. 6-point lead now for the Titans. They just shuffled in a couple bodies. It's hard to keep up here. Number 12, Michaela Kolaski, the junior, checks in, I think, for the first time tonight. Also think about number 10, Maddie Clintworth, the senior, is also in the ball game for the Titans. No dice on the 3-point play off the back of the rim. Nice rebound by Kennedy Lawling. She pushes it up to her sister, Morgan. Morgan's going to drive to the hole, has a good look off the backboard. Nice touch there. Morgan Lawling with the 2 off the backboard off a nice drive.
Yep. Took it right into the defender, made a jump stop, shot the jumper off the glass, and we got a 4-point game here.
Lady Raiders back on the press. Glenwood does beat it. Get it down low to Smith. Smith outside to Jews, the freshman, a little off mark. Air balls it. Morgan Lawling comes up with the rebound. She's trapped down there. She's going to need some help. Throwing some bows there to get some space, and Coach Richmond says she wants a timeout. We'll think about it. Just under 2 minutes here left in the first half.
Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. And we can go ahead and thank some of our sponsors since you got that in your hand there.
Hey, might as well. These people are paying the bills and keeping the lights on for Loyd and I. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, we'd like to thank you. Connect Construction, thank you for your support. Joe Ryan Country Financial, all the way from Indianapolis tonight. Chicago Street Rentals, thank you very much. Logan County Sheriff Steve Nichols, thank you for your support. And we also like to thank the Holiday Inn Express of Lincoln.
As we mentioned, tonight is the last regular season game. Lady Railers will be in action Monday evening from Taylorville as they take on Clinton in the opening round of the IHSA regional tournament.
Speaking of, I think the whole Clinton girls team made it here tonight. They've got a section on the on our side of the bleachers, I guess the only side of the bleachers. There's some maroon over there, so I think they're doing some scouting tonight, seeing what they're up against.
What is a maroon? I've always wondered that.
Other than the color, I couldn't tell you. I spent some time in Clinton. I've got no idea. Nice, tough shot there. That 31 checked in on us there. Leah Schneider, the freshman, a tough 2 points down low, followed by Kenny Long with some great defense. I think Glenwood's going to keep possession, but some nice hustle to make them think twice about it.
Yeah, so Schneider checked in at the timeout, made her presence felt very quickly as she gets her first 2 points, and she makes it a 2-point game. Just a minute and a half left here in the first half.
Tell you what, they must let her rest that first quarter. I watched her in the JV game, and I think she was one of our leading scorers in double-digit figures. I can't remember how many, but had an excellent JV game. Nice defense there. It's another one. Emma Konchik checked into the ball game on us too. Good defense there. She tips it away and gets the Lady Railers the possession. 1:22 here left in the second quarter. The Lady Railers are down by 2.
Yeah, that's another thing we've seen is Coach Richmond is not afraid to go to her bench. She shuffles pretty much all the players, see a little time at some point in all the games here as of late.
It's great to see. It's good for the future also. I know we've got a young team, but keep those young players getting some experience and help these seniors out tonight. Lawling's pass is tipped. Morgan Lawling's pass was tipped, but then it gets tipped back to her sister Kennedy, so Lincoln will keep possession. They swing it over to Froby. Looking down low. She's guarded pretty closely, tightly by Sierra Lar. Not giving her any space at all. She's going to try and drive with the left hand. Kicks back up to Konchik. Back over to Froby. Nothing good yet. 45 seconds here left in the second quarter. Long pass across the court to Kennedy Lawling for 3. Just off the back of the rim.
Yeah, hit the top of the backboard there, so it's going to be Glenwood ball, but just getting ready to say Lincoln was showing good floor spacing.
Absolutely.
They've got the ball and someone screening over here on the strong side. Usually leaves that weak side shooter open. They got it across there. She had an open look, but just a little bit off the mark. And we're 40 seconds away from halftime. Lincoln down by 2.
Maddie Whitman's checked in the ball game. She's got it across the timeline. She tightens that, and that's a double dribble.
Yeah, she kind of got caught in no man's land. She dribbled across the half-court line. Lincoln immediately trapped her against the line. She couldn't pass to any of her players behind the timeline, or it would have been over and back, and she looked like she was going to try and bounce it or thought about dribbling, but she already used her dribble, so Lincoln with a chance to hopefully take the lead or at least tie it up before halftime.
Let's get some points here. 25 seconds left here in the first half. Let's see if the Railers can stall it out and get that last second shot. Unless they can get a good look earlier than that. They're going to work around the perimeter. Kenny Lawling's got it up top. Using that pivot foot, moving around a little bit. She's getting the count by the ref, so she's going to start moving. Getting close. She does get rid of it in time. Gets it to Froby, down to Konchik. Konchik drives baseline with a nice move. Long pass over to Morgan Lawling. Swings it over to Froby. 1 second, need to get the shot off, and she is rejected there. Big Mackenzie Bray with a swat. Kaylin Froby shot before the half, and we're going to go into halftime here with the Lady Railers trailing 19 to the Glenwood Titans 21.
We'll go ahead and send it back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout.